guys, welcome back to the channel. We're out here again working on the purple truck. Got a lot of progress done over the weekend. We finally got the side plates. So those are the new side plates that are gonna go on the frame. We got the rear end on the crossbars. I'm gonna end up having to cut the original gas tank mount that it had on there too, clean it up, slide the plates in, and then finally weld the 4-link in. But we just have to make sure that everything is lined up correctly, because if it's not and it's off by a little bit, the truck can dog walk or the bushings could be in a bind. So we got to make sure that we do that. Also, when we install our 4-links, we use these aluminum bushings. So that once it's tightened up, that aluminum bushing doesn't allow any kind of flex or play like a bushing would. So those aluminum ones make it to where everything will sit how it needs to be. Alright, so we pretty much got everything squared up. We got to make sure everything stays in place. So we're going to leave these aluminum bushings on there and weld it and then let it cool down and then take them off. But everything seems pretty straight now. All this is squared out. Everything looks really good. Just got to make sure that everything is measured once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times, just to make sure that everything is all good. The distance between here, the cap, the distance between here and the end, everything has to be the same so that you don't have any issues with your bushings and stuff like that. This has to be leveled front to back, top to bottom. So we're gonna pretty much weld this up right now, and then once we're done welding it, like I said, let it cool down. Once it cools down, we can pull these off and send them off to powder coat, and then we just clean up whatever we need to clean up, weld off, or whatever else needs to be welded off. And once that's done, we're good to go. So these will be a silver color, and then everything else is going to be black for now until we get somebody to come and spray this candy. Then we'll sandblast everything and spray it down in candy. But for now, just for OTM, we're not going to make it, so we're going to have to do the silver and spray everything black. But let's get to welding and let's see how it turns out. It looks like we got a mess here now, guys, but once we pretty much have everything torn apart, we're gonna clean up and then it'll look real nice. Alright guys, so we pretty much made some decent progress. Welded this up, welded all the brackets, on the rear end. Got the coilover mount right there. Only thing we're waiting on is the brackets for the panhard bar. We got to make a longer bracket that's gonna sit over there on that side. So everything pretty much fit how I was expecting it to fit. It's looking pretty good, almost done. This looks real beefy, real nice, real strong. So it's definitely gonna come out badass. It's gonna hold up a lot of power. I also got all new bolts for these that are gonna be longer. So these were just temporary. We had those on there just to mock everything up and make it easy to pull on and off. But everything looks good. We need to take the 15s off of this right here, so that he can just come and pick them up tomorrow.
Take them off right now?
Yeah, pull them off right now. 15 millimeter with the gun. Okay, so we also took apart the front suspension. It's gonna be pretty hard for you to see, but all the arms and springs and spindles are off. We're gonna powder coat everything silver. The springs, the spindles. The control arms we're not gonna do now because it would take too long for it to be ready for October Madness. But we're pretty much just gonna do the little things here and there, try to powder coat the links if we have time. Look at that paint. Paint looks awesome. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna get those ready for powder coating. And this thing is starting to look like a truck again. It's starting to look real nice. You just gotta put a couple of details together. Gotta put the last things on and it should be ready. We also started working on the C10. Yeah, this is a quick update on the C10. It's gonna look real good once we're done with it. So this is pretty much the end of this video. Tomorrow we'll bring up the next part, which is pretty much finishing up the panhard bar, mocking that up, putting everything back together, and then that'll pretty much set us up so we can start slapping the wheels back on and putting the bed on and all that stuff and getting it ready for OTM. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Just another update on the single cab. I know you guys are always asking me what's going on with it, so we're just dropping videos back to back. But don't forget to cop the merch, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop down a comment below what you guys think of all the progress going on with the purple truck, and we'll see you guys on the next one.